Once you've had your baby, you may want to resume a social life. Some cinemas across the UK are setting up film clubs for parents so that they can watch the latest releases, bringing baby with them. The Ritzy in Brixton is one such venue.
The initial idea for Watch Your Baby started when one of the general managers had her own little child, and the boredom each day was manic, from running a busy cinema to actually doing nothing. And she always wanted to come to the cinema to see films, and the restriction in cinemas is you can't bring a baby. So it was her idea to actually start something like this, and it just escalated from this site to other sites in City Screen over the last 4 or 5 years. It's one day a week on a Friday. It's at 11 o'clock. They usually get a choice of 2 or 3 films they can come and see. And the only people that are actually allowed in the screen are parents with a child, so no one else is allowed to see the film at that time.
Well, I haven't been to the cinema for ages, so I thought I need to come to the cinema, and if they've got, you're allowed to bring the babies in, then at least I'll get a day out. Instead of staying in the house, I've got something else to do.
We come every Friday because even though I'm back at work now, I still take Fridays off to come to the cinema with him, because I get to see all the latest films and he gets to meet other babies and run up and down the aisles.
I know there's one in Clapham as well, but I never did get to them with my other 2 children, so I thought I'd make an effort to come with this one.
Mums and dads with newborn babies can not worry about babysitters or worry about people looking after a child. They can come in here with their little child for a tea and coffee in the morning. They can go and see a main film of their choice, where the child can scream to their heart's content without having to be worried about being petted by other customers. Watch the films, and then afterwards they usually come up here for something to eat and socialise with other parents in the same situation.
We all go in to sit down and watch the film, but we take all their drinks and their toys and everything in, and if they start to play up, you don't have to worry about disturbing anybody. Just let them crawl in the aisles or play around with each other.
He's used to his brother and sister running around, so he should be used to the noise if it is noisy, but if there's other babies there, hopefully you can feed them while you're in there, hopefully. I've never been in before, so I don't know what it's like.
We're going to go and see Black Dahlia, which he probably won't like.
Hopefully it'll be relaxing and enjoyable.
I think once they're over a certain age, they're going to be more inclined to know what's going on the screen, but a big screen only takes them till they're 1 anyway. And I like it because it was the first time I kind of got out of the house after he'd been born. It was the winter, and you can't go and play in parks, or I didn't know anybody else really with babies, and so the first people I met from the local area were people that I met here. Also, everybody wants to talk about their babies and compare development and what's your baby doing, and it's a good opportunity. I don't think there's been anything that he's particularly objected to apart from the Poseidon adventure. I think he could sense the tension in the cinema, and there was lots of loud bangs and crashes. He didn't quite like that, so we had to leave the film early.
If you go in there when the film's on, there's little babies crawling up and down the aisles, there's mums feeding their child in the front seats. It's a real good atmosphere.
Brokeback Mountain was his first film, and that was very popular, and the babies loved it as well because it had beautiful music and it was lovely and quiet and there were no loud bangs or crashes. But he's used to going to the cinema now, so we sometimes take him to see children's films during ordinary showings, and he'll sit there and watch the film. He watched about the first half of it, and then he got a bit bored and ran up and down the aisle a lot until he got really exhausted and fell asleep. Yeah, he's my youngest, and my oldest is 23. And there used to be nowhere you could go with a baby when they were little. That was it. It was 1 o'clock club or play at home or in the park. But now there's lots of things to do, but this is definitely one of the best.
It was quite loud. I thought the music was quite loud, but he was fine with it. I was thinking, why can't they bring babies to the ordinary cinemas? It was really good. I could hear every word.
You just heard little squeaks and murmurs and burps of babies, and then in between violent action on screen.
You get to see more films now, and they have a choice of 2, so you get to see 1 or 2 every week, and they're all new releases. It's brilliant.
Coming next week.